Today I want to do a quick test on this Timpano TPT-3000. Caught a sale on it. Shocker. Where is it at? I don't know where is it. Somewhere over here. Somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it up here because I liked it so much it's going on my save shelf. The TPT 2200? Yes. So I think my 2200 is a 2 ohm. I can't remember. Is it? What does it say? No, that's a 1 ohm. No, wait a minute. Is it? Yeah, I guess that's a 1 ohm. I don't know. Whatever. But this is a 1 ohm. And some of the others I tried, the Lanzar, aka Banda, didn't have distortion, but just has some horrific filter markings and settings or lack thereof. The PRV was okay, definitely did the power, had some distortion in it that I didn't care for. The Stetson definitely did the power, had more distortion on it, and that's I wouldn't run one. So obviously this fell on sale and I got it, so give me a minute to open it out of the box and we'll hook it up and test it. All right, she's all hooked up, and it's like the other Timpano. You got the level, the high pass, which is like a subsonic 10 to 700, so you turn that all the way down or just to crack up. What they call the low pass is like, your regular low pass filter, starts at 90 but goes to 20K, so you just turn that down to 90. This does have a bass boost. I've not tried it, but mid bass and high bass. Then you've got a flat on, which I assume that on off switch on is so you can bypass all these filters and use your DSP or whatever. And you got two fans. You got your power protecting clip. You've got blemishes in the coating paint, which is pretty common, seems like, sadly. And there's your two speaker inputs. They're pretty good size. If I had to guess, I'd say number 8. And you got 4 gauge, which you'll need, run this 3000 watts. You'll need adapters to adapt that to 1/0. But they're 4 gauge power and ground, and your remote. And it wasn't 4mm on the power and ground, and I think that's my 2.5. I've worn the numbers off of it on the remote and the speakers. So there it is. Let's play a little bit of bass on the machete in the Iron Man box, the poor light machete at 4 ohms that we've punished over a lot of tests.
Pressure of quad. All I want to do is feel the bass. Damn! To be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area. Damn! I want some bass. Y'all want some more bass?
Even the new little machetes were jumping there a little bit. Clean. The bass was clean. There's no distortion. Again, this is, and oddly, the Timpano and PRV come out of the same, I think, same company. Now, whether they're built in the same warehouse, the same manufacturer, I don't know. But the Timpano is a cleaner sounding amp than the PRV. If you have an ear for it, maybe you don't, maybe, whatever. For me, I can hear the difference. So I lean towards the Timpano over that. Now, and again, some people on test bench with dynos have lit these on fire. If you're going to buy a 3000 watt amp to run it to its max, maybe that's not the one to run at, 0.8 or 1 ohm or whatever. I think for the daily low budget bass head, that's when it's on sale, that is a decent buy. And it's going to give you clean bass, and it puts out the power. And it's a low, I call it low drive, because you don't have to crank the gain up. That Alpine is very low, but well below 2 volts output, and you don't have to crank the gain up. Some of these amps, different manufacturers, you've got to, they need more voltage input to get the output, so you'd have to turn the gain up a lot higher. Some are very low. Some, what is it? A few of those Tramps, they don't like anything over 2 volts, or it'll smoke the amp. I would lean towards this as more like that you would keep your voltage around 2 volts, 2.5. I wouldn't, I'd be a little nervous running it at 4 volts. And judging by what I just did with this, I'm set at about 11 o'clock. I'm not clipping yet, but it's pounding that 4 ohm sub pretty good. And I think if you had a 4 volt input, man, you'd be, I don't know if you could just barely crack it open. I don't know. But that's it. Timpano TPT-3000. I think it's on sale. It's a decent buy. Have a good day.